Hello students, your topic for today is rights and liabilities of a lessor and a lessee. So rights and liabilities of a lessor. Rights of a lessor. There is a right to exoneration if during the tenancy period or during the duration of tenancy any further exoneration, accumulation or addition is made in the property, then the lessor is entitled to such property, and such addition can be natural or by the expense of the lessee, but after the termination of the tenancy period the lessee must deliver the title to the lessor. Right to collect rent. So the lessor has the right to collect rent or any form of consideration as mentioned in the terms and conditions of the contract from the tenant without any form of interruptions. Liabilities of lessor. So the duty of a disclosure. So the lessor is bound to disclose any form of material defect in his property. There are two kinds of defect. It could be a latent defect or a apparent defect. Latent defect cannot be discovered rationally or through a inspection by the lessor. An apparent defect can be easily discovered through some inspection. So basically a lessor has to disclose an apparent defect to the lessee, and it is vital to disclose such defects as they interfere with the enjoyment of the property by the lessee. Then the lessor's liability is to give possession. So the lessor must give possession of the property to the lessee on lessee's request. However, this liability only arises when there is a request on behalf of the lessee. The next liability is convenient of for quiet enjoyment. So the lessee has all the rights to enjoy the property. It is the duty of the lessor to not cause any form of interruptions during the tenancy period. The Madhya Pradesh High Court stated that actions such as physical interference or direct interference in the premises lead to a breach of enjoyment and interruptions. Then rights and liabilities of a lessee. So rights of a lessee to charge for repair. So if the lessor fails to make any repairs in the property which the lessor is bound to do, in that case the lessee can make such kind of repairs by his personal expenses, and if the lessee makes such repairs from his personal expenses, then in such a case it is the right of the lessee to deduct the cost of the repairs that he has gotten done on the property from the rent, or the lessee may simply charge the lessor for such repair. Then the next right of the lessee is to the right to remove fixtures. So the lessee has the right to remove any fixtures in the property during the time period of the lease. However, after the termination of the lease deed, the lessee must leave the property in the condition in which he has received it, and in case the lessee fails to do so, then the lessor can sue the lessee. The next is the right to assign his interest. So the lessee can sublease the property, or the lessee can absolutely transfer his interest. However, if the lease deed restricts a lessee to assign his interest, then the lessee is prohibited to do so, and even after the transfer of his rights, the lessee is still subject to all the liabilities that are related to lease deed. The next is right to have benefits of crops. So when the lease is of uncertain duration, then in that case the lessee or his legal representatives has been given the right to gain benefits from all the crops grown by them. Then comes the liabilities of a lessee. So the first liability of a lessee is duty to disclose material facts. So the lessee is bound to inform the lessor of any material fact which the lessee is aware of and the lessor is not. In case the lessee does not disclose such fact, then the lessor suffers any loss, and then the lessee is bound to compensate such loss to the lessor. The next liability of a lessee is the duty to pay rent. So the lessee is bound to pay the rent or the premium to the lessor or his agent in the proper time and proper place as decided by the lease deed. In case the lessee fails to pay his or her rent, then in that case the lessor can eject the lessee on the ground of non-payment of rent or file a suit for arrears of rent. The next is duty to maintain the property. So the lessee is bound to maintain the property in a good condition as it was when he was given the possession of the property, and the lessor of his or his agent are allowed to inspect the property at the reasonable ground. Only the changes caused by the irresistible forces can act as an exception for this liability. Then the next liability is the duty to give notice. So if the lessee becomes aware that any person has tried or is trying to damage the rights of a lessor, or the title of the lessor is endangered, then in that case the lessee must give notice to the lessor. Then the next is duty to use the property in a reasonable manner. So the lessee must use the property in a manner as if it was his or her own property. The duty is not to erect any permanent structure. A lessee cannot erect any permanent structure except in the case of agriculture without the consent of the lessor. The next is the duty to restore possession. So after the determination of the lease, the lessee must restore the possession of the property to the lessor. If the lessee does not vacate the premises even after expiry of the notice, then the lessee is bound to pay the damages. That's all. Thank you.